three professionals and ask some details about Iraq. First of all, we can ask some information about geography of Iraq. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Today I will introduction geography of Iraq. Iraq has a good geographical location in the world. A triangle of the mountain design and the freeway view. All of the things seen around it. East is broad in the east by Iran, and the north by the Turkey, and the west by Syria and Jordan, and on the north by Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. It twins the things of the Adha. Iraq is the sideline west of the Euphrates. A broad natural view between the Euphrates and the Tigris, and it's the mountain of the northeast. Okay, thank you. This is the geographical of the Iraq.
Okay, after professional Jessica, we can know some information about the geography of Iraq. Then we are going to interview with professional Jane, and we can know some information about history of Iraq. Hi, Jane.
Hi. Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about the history of the Iraq. The earliest times Iraq was known as the Mesopotamia. The lands between the river for its inherent a large part of the alluvial plains of the Tigris and the Euphrates River, and advanced civilization existed in the area by the 4000 BC. Sometimes after 2000 BC, the lands became the center of the ancient Babylonia and the Assyrian Empire. Mesopotamia was conquered by the Cyrus the Great of the Persian in the 538 BC and by the Alexander in the 331 BC. After and Iraq conquest in the 636 and the 640, Baghdad became the capital of the ruling Caliphate. The country was villaged by the Mongol in the 1258, and during the 16th, 17th, and 18th century was the object of the Turkish, the Persian competition. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thanks, Jane. Okay, we can know some information about history of Iraq. Then we can know some information about culture of Iraq. We know some information about culture and history from professional Jane and Jessica. Then we introduce with Mr. Sugar. Hi, Sugar.
Hello.
What do you think of the culture of Iraq?
Oh, in my opinion, modern Iraq covered almost the same area as the ancient Mesopotamia, which is centered on the land between the Tigris and the Euphrates. Mesopotamia, also referred to as the Fertile Crater, was the important center of early civilization and saw the rise and fall of many cultures and settlements. Iraq was the name of Arab province that made up the southern half of the modern-day country. In today's Republic of Iraq, where Islam is the state religion and comes on base of 95% of the population, the majority of the Iraqi identify with Arab culture. The second largest cultural group is the Kurd, who was the highland and mountain variant of North politically settlement. The Kurds occupied the province as Darkhot and Erbil, and the area which was commonly referred to as Kurdistan.
Enjoy forced to angular American focus based on the Iraq in the March 20, 2003. Lasted the military action. The United States of the America to welcome a mass destruction in the Iraq and terribilities around bypassing the unit and national securities. Council utility elected the select against Iraq. In the 2010 August, the United States confirmed the check out of Iraq, which lasts more than 7 years. The United States failed to fund websites of mass distractions, but the Saddam regiment had found the distractions of the documents and test matrix in the December 90th. 2011, the complete to the withdrawal of U.S. troops.
The Iraq interim government was created by the United States and its coalition allies as the caretaker government to the government Iraq until the drafting of the new constitution following the National Assembly and conducted on the January 30, 2005. The Iraq interim government itself took the place of the coalition provisional authority and the Iraq Incoming Government Council on June 20, 2004 and was replaced by the Iraq Transitional Government on
Another country is the main region that Saddam's regime has wrought of massive destruction. The Iraq authorities government human rights abuse. According to the U.S. Secretary of Defense Donald said that the main purpose of the war. First one, defend the Saddam's dictatorship to help the Iraqi people to build a free and democratic regime. Number two, search and destroy the web of mass destruction and destroy the terrorists in Iraq. Third, stop the dictatorship and provide the humanitarian and assistance. Number four, and to protect the Iraq's oil and another natural resource.
Aids in the sovereignty of the aircraft of the parties across the country to combat the eight emirates of the full of the Baghdad. The demand withdrawal of the U.S. troopers in Iraq as soon as the possible to end of the confrontation. Liberated the schools in contrast Baghdad, at least thousands of people wearing Iraqi flags and banners participating in the demonstrations calling for an end of the military military competition in Iraq. They think it is the history of the Iraq national sovereignty and a front saying the Iraqs have the ability to defend themselves.
In this war, everything all Americans do is to help Iraq rebuild their regions. Let Iraqi people enjoy their free lives. And if the Iraqi people want our army to live with peace, they should let their government to tell us. And we have enough time to be ready to go back to America. What we just did is justice.
We do not want the government to step down because it is elected by us, but we want it operate effectively.
Yeah, we don't have enough to eat. We replace the government to provide job opportunity.
And 20 kilometers south of Baghdad, a holy city of the Samurai, about 3,000 people took to the streets to demand the U.S. troops leave the Iraq and recross the Iraq over the past 8 years to the demand cost. In addition, the city of the capital was hundreds of the people involved such protests, calling for more than 500,000 U.S. troops in Iraq. The two countries same in the 2008 years under the state of the focus agreements. The U.S. military will force withdraw with Iraq.
The direct caused the serious civil war against the territories refused. Second, the Iraq series border following the webs and the personnel for the interest in the Iraq has created opportunity. Both together linked to continue risk in the Iraq, where the lock in the handing report of the recent violence has become the manic government and the national imbalance in the daily affairs of the real Turkey.
All the things what I do just for my country. I am a citizen, but also I am a soldier for our country. Of course, I want the U.S. to get out of my country. I hate the U.S. kill my friend, kill my people in there. However, what I can do now is just defend the crazy people, because we need people. We don't want to let the Iraq wars to destroy our family.
I got hurt in protest, but I know that hurt me instead of the I got of the soldiers. But now I'm so hurt.
Post-much this drive they want to be happening in Iraq over the past few years and accept full responsibility for what is happening now.
Because the war, we lost the job, lost the security, lost the confidence of the government. We want the U.S. get out of our country, get out! Yeah.
America-Iraq war ended. The United States of America for the Iraqi was a tumor. Clear Saddam repair scene for the benefit of the Iraqi people. Back then, citizens angry destroyed the statue of the Saddam. The end of the Saddam's rule, the liberation of the people of the post-war Iraq, people in economic welfare of over 300 times.
Iraq is not only rebuilt a functioning democracy and successful held several elections. Because of the medical level and the national welfare improved, increased the life expectancy. Because the rebuild of democracy could also give out armed resistance. Every year, there is no longer a political distance 10 or thousands of molecules by government security police and truth excuse. Now, the annual number of normal deaths and the sentence period decreased by more than 95%.